Good morning! It's your friend Marco coming to you from Spain again. I'm in the same place again, just like last week. What happened last week is that I ran out of battery, so I don't have GPS. Makes no sense to run when I don't have the map. Then I also ran out of daylight, so it was becoming dark. And I don't want to be here in the dark without headlamp. And it didn't have a headlamp as well. So today I'm well prepared. I have everything. I have a power bank as well. And I started earlier. I'm already here in this first climb over there. So I'm going to climb this one and then continue the ridge line towards the same town I went last time. And it's about 25 kilometers if I don't lose track, if I don't get lost. So it's going to be about 25 kilometers to the next town. Then I'm going to refuel over there, and then there's going to be about 40 kilometers back to my starting place. So last week I was trying to run 55 kilometers. Today I came up with a good idea to run 65 kilometers. So let's see if I have time enough today. I'm trying to be fast, but you know, you never know how it feels when you get there. I might do it, I might not do it. So if I can't make it, I'm gonna have to take a shortcut on the road. Anyways, let's go climbing. Yes, I'm not the only one. Alrighty, somewhere in the middle of the first climb. I gotta tell you that I felt much stronger last week. Let's see what this day is gonna give me. I don't feel as strong as last week, but it can always change once I get to run further. Anyways, it's a lovely day. Although the wind is quite cold. In the sun it's super nice, but the wind is a little bit cold. But look at that. Isn't that great? Wow, I just love it. I could do this every day easily, but I have to work sometimes. Man, dude, look at that. That's beautiful. Let's go up there. That's the first peak. Then we run down there. These sceneries are the best. Exactly 3, 4, 5 maybe. But anyways, it's gonna be some downhill now, and I think that's the next mountain over there that I need to climb. Let's go there. a quick break here. Done about 10 kilometers so far, and I know the reason why I feel a little bit less strong than last week, and it's that I haven't drank enough. So I didn't drink in the morning. I just had a couple of coffees as always, and then started running, and I already now feel like so thirsty, but I need to control my fluids because I have 2 bottles for the next 15 kilometers, so I need to save so that I can make it to the aid station, to the next town. And yeah, about 15 kilometers. Now it's going to be downhill some way. There's going to be one big uphill and then downhill to the valley, and then we'll have a break. So let's move on. So I'm starting my second one. Not that big one, but there's going to be one more after that, then downhill to the valley, and then I'll have a quick break, and then 40 kilometers back to the train. So let's move on. Alrighty, so I have about 11 kilometers to the town, mainly downhill. I guess this could be just a little uphill, I'm not sure, but looking at the map, looks like it's mainly downhill, so shouldn't take too long time. It's pretty quiet here. Oh, there's some motorbikes. Guess they're coming here. Oh yeah. That would be fun as well, but today I prefer running on my own feet. Oh yeah, I can see the town. 6.5 kilometers, and I'll get some water. I'm feeling so thirsty again. I should have drunk a lot more in the morning, but I will drink so much once I get down there, and I'm gonna prepare for the rest of the journey. It's gonna be hard. Anyways, let's go. Need some water. It's going to be pretty quick on this road. I think like 45 minutes and I'll be at the town. I'm so glad I didn't get lost this time. So I actually have very good chances to run the full loop before my last train leaves at about 8 o'clock p.m. Oh yeah, this is my aid station number 1. Let's go buy some drinks. Welcome to my aid station. I got some water, some drinks for the rest of the journey. Right now I'm gonna eat this hamburger. Excellent food. This is gonna be good. On the road again. So I had a 20 minutes break, ate well, drank a lot, and now heading back to the forest. So I'm back on the trail, but I have a slight problem. It's about 3 o'clock right now, and my original plan was to run about 65 kilometers, which means that I have about 40 kilometers a marathon left, and I have about 5 hours to complete that, and that's not gonna happen. I can't run a marathon in 5 hours in the mountains, no way. So I have to change the plan a little bit and go something shorter. Just need to check the map and think about it. Alrighty, almost at the top of the first climb. I was thinking that maybe I go back pretty much the same route, just to avoid the situation where I'm again lost and I missed a train and there are no other trains after 8 p.m. back to my town. So I don't want to spend the night in this town in a hotel. Just want to go back home. So we have like about 4.5 hours to go, and I think it's gonna take me about 3 hours on this same route to get back to the starting place. And yeah, I think that's a good idea. So it's gonna be about maybe 45 kilometers today instead of 65, but it's a good training anyways. Looks like 65 and 3,000 meters vertical meters is just too much for one day if I start 10 o'clock, because I can't start before that. There are no trains before that. So the first train comes 10 a.m. in this town over here, and then I start running, and I have about maximum 10 hours daylight. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty, just had a quick break. I'm on the top of the first climb, now running downwards. I've done so far about 30 kilometers in 5 hours, and think if I go back straight, it's gonna be something like 12 to 15 kilometers back to the train station. If I make some detours, then I don't know, maybe some more, but let's see. Anyways, feeling good. I'm just so fucking thirsty all the time. I don't know, I feel like I would drink everything that I could. So, but I have to control my drinking just to have enough for the rest of the journey, even though it's not so long distance anymore. But I feel so thirsty all the time. I don't know why, and I drank a lot in my aid station, so but I still feel so much thirsty. It's looking good. So a little bit on the road and then back to the trail. Yeah, look at that, some blue mountains. looking good here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alrighty. I think I have one climb left and then down to the valley. I'm so glad I decided to go this shorter way because I'm running out of water and 40 kilometers without any aid stations it's just too much for me right now. I mean, like, this 25 is alright. I can survive that with 3 bottles that I'm carrying right now. But 40 kilometers and much more elevation, no way. I think that's too much. So I need to plan these runs so that I can stop at least in 25 kilometers to buy some water. Look at that, man. Look, dude, this is looking great. Wonderful. Yeah. All right, so that's my last climb. Not much left. So that's where I came from, on that saddle over there, down that road, then to the trails. Now I'm heading back there, and behind the mountain is the town where I'm going. Alright, I think I will make it to the one train before the one that I scheduled, so I'll be at home a little bit earlier. But the first thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna run to the McDonald's, not to buy burgers but to buy some drinks, because I know it's right next to the trailhead. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I just packed my gear for the downhill, so now it's just a home stretch. Done about 40 kilometers now in 6 hours, and I have like 5 kilometers left, so straight to buy some drinks. This is my last treat that I had in the West, so I'm just carrying it in my hand and sipping every now and then. It's a bit rocky here, so in a couple of minutes we're gonna have the downhill. So that's it. Back on the road. So it's about 2 kilometers to McDonald's where I can get some water, and then 5 more kilometers to the train station. But I think I will stop for coffee. It's a nice day, I still have some time. Yeah, so let's move on. Oh, there's a big store over there. I think I go buy some drinks over there. Good morning, it's already the next day. So I ended up running about 50 kilometers instead of 65, which was okay. I realized that I can't run 40 kilometers with 3 bottles that I had. So it was a wise decision to run back the same route, and 3 bottles for that was just enough. And it was pretty hot yesterday, about 28 in sun, and I managed to burn my skin. so that happens. Anyways, I also noticed that my knee hurt a little bit after after 40 kilometers. It started to hurt a little bit, but it wasn't that much. But in the end, the last 5 kilometers, I felt like a little sharp pain in every step. So I think running 60-70 kilometers is not a good idea yet, because it's just I injured my leg like 8 months ago, and I've been running now I think 4 months, 3-4 months, maybe about 3 months actually, like real running. So it takes time to heal it, and I don't want to get it back, so I gotta be careful. I easily get excited, like I can easily come up with a goal, like all right, now let's run 100 kilometers. I can do that. Yeah, I can probably do that, but my knee probably would not like it. So I need to be much more wise with these journeys and goals. Anyways, it was a good run. Had lots of fun over there, and I think I will have 2-3 weeks easier now, because I've been running quite often these long distances lately. So makes sense to have a little bit less running for the next 2 weeks, and then ramp up with another training block again. Alrighty, that was my run yesterday. So I hope you like it. See you next time. Ciao.